Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Math 20-2, Chapter 5, Lesson 1, Exploring Data. Now, the goal today will be to get familiar with data and explore the similarities and differences between two sets of data. Now, some definitions we've got to go over. First is the mean or the average, the sum of the values divided by the number of values. Now, for example, using a crude example, let's look at some students in the class. Say I start asking students their age, and I get a 16, 17, 16, 17, 16, and a 53. So guess who, actually, no shit, no, I'm 54. Never mind. So, if that happens to be the ages of the kids in the class, or the ages of the people in the class, what's the mean or average number? Now, that's given the symbol x bar, and that is literally the sum, 16 plus 17 plus 16 plus 17 plus 16 plus 54, divided by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, I cannot do that math in my head, but fortunately we have Mr. Graph and Mr. Calculator to do that work. So 16 plus 17 plus 16 plus 17 plus 16 plus 54 is 136. Divided by 6. So that's 22.7. So the mean or the average age of the people in this class is 22.7. Now I want you to pause the recording and put this definition of mean or average in your own words. You need to do that so that you can remember this, because yes, you've got to know these definitions. All right, so I'm going to pause the recording. You write out the definition in your own words. Welcome back. Now, next thing is the median. The median is the number separating the higher half of a data sample from the lower half. Lower half, higher from the lower. The median of a list of numbers can be found by arranging all the observations from lowest to highest value and picking the middle one. Middle. So literally the median is the middle number. So remember the class list we just had? We had putting them in order. Yes, putting all the observations from lowest to highest, so we have to put them in order. That's 16, 16, 16, 17, 17, 54. What's the middle number? Well, here's the problem. There is no middle number. The middle is halfway between 16 and 17. So the median is 16 plus 17 divided by 2, which is 16.5. All right? Now, that's just because there's an even number. If we had a number like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the median would be 4. Now, which color on that? Make that, no, make that orange. I haven't done orange. There we go. So if it's an odd number, it's literally, if it's an odd number in the group like 3 or 5 or 7, it's literally just the middle, in order. If it's an even number like this, you got to take the average of the two. Now, literally the number in the middle. Now, I'm going to pause this. I need you to put this definition in your own words because you need to know this definition. All right? Okay, welcome back. Now, mode, the most common value among a group. Once again, we just had 16, 16, 16, 17, 17, 54. The mode of the most common value is 16. Now, it just happens to be that way. Now, I will point out, it's possible, if I went to a different class, it was 16, 16, 17, 17, 18. We have two modes. Mode is 16, and the mode is 17. We have more than one mode, as long as it's the most common value. All right? And if you have no common values, Like literally it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, there's no number that's the most common. Anyway, so here I'm going to pause the recording. I want you to put this definition in your own words. All right? Okay, welcome back. Now, next definition, dispersion. A measure that increases by the spread among data. It increases as the data becomes more spread out. So, an example of this would be, all right, 5, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So looking at that data we just did, we had 16-year-olds, 1, 2, 3 16-year-olds, 2 17-year-olds, and 1 old fella, 54. So that's dispersion, how much it's spread out. All right? So we often would put that on a number line. Now this does become important. Sometimes we want dispersion, sometimes we don't. Now, last definition, I think, yes, range. Difference between the maximum and minimum value, in a data set. So this is range was max minus min. And our last example is 54 minus 16, 38. Yes, the youngest student was 16 and I'm 54. That's a range of 38 years. Yes, I was old when you were born. Be quiet. All right. Any questions about that? Mean, median, mode, dispersion, and range. Definitions you got to know. All right. Now, let's move on. The payrolls for 3 small companies are shown below. Figures include year-end bonuses. Each company has 8 employees. Sandra wonders if the companies have similar average salaries. So here we go here. Media focus advertising, computer rescue, and auto value sales. Right? So here, what's the average? Now, literally you add the numbers together. View third page. So the media focus advertising. Now adding this all up, 0, 0, 0. Sorry, I'm doing this on the piece of paper because I'm old. You should grab a calculator and add all these numbers together. 4, 2, 4, that's 10, 13, carry the 1, 6, 8, 8, 6, 14, 15, 22, 28, 31, 38, carry the 3, 13, 21, 27, 31, 34, 37, 39, carry the 3, 3, 2, 5, 6. 698,300. So for media focus, average is 698,300 divided by 8. And grab Mr. Calculator. Let's put that over here. Come on, turn on. 698,300 divided by 8 employees. Average is $87,287.50. All right. Now you see how that goes. I'm not going to stand here and do the calculations. I want you guys to do the calculations. I'm sorry. I'm going to pause the recording. We'll do these calculations. We'll come back and compare results. Okay. All right. So you do the average for computer rescue and auto value sales. Let's go. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. My numbers, the average for computer rescue is $106,087.50 per person, average salary. And auto value sales, I got $64,856.25. Now, I might have made a math boo-boo, but I imagine I'm pretty darn close. Okay. Now this video is getting kind of long, so I'm going to pause it here, double check my math. Like I said, I might have made a dumb math boo-boo, but I'm pretty certain these are the numbers. Now if you got this, great. We're going to go on and do range and dispersion for these companies. All right? Good luck.